Alright, we are back on Arabia and it's T90 versus Mr. Yo. So we'll see what T90 can do here against what we'll say is a stronger opponent than he, or a stronger player than he is. And probably a stronger opponent than his last game. Also, we have the good luck, have fun from T90. Yo responds. This is all nice. When we saw Daniel playing Yo, it was all smack talk, so this is quite nice to see. In terms, well, let's talk about the civs here. We have T90 as the Slavs, and the Slavs have seen a bit more use recently in team games where they get their bowyars, right? It's their unique unit, if I'm not completely mistaken. They're just super tanky cavalry. So Slavs are considered an infantry and siege civilization, but they're not really outstanding. They're not really meta or super powerful on Arabia, whereas Mr. Yo is the Lithuanians, which are a very strong civ, kind of regardless of which map you're playing. They can go for super early aggression, so like pre-milled rushes, or even kind of earlier than a conventional pre-milled rush because they start with extra food. Start with 150 extra food to be precise. They also have their funky bonus with knights, the knight line. So for every relic you get up to 4, the knight line gets an extra +1 attack. They also have faster moving skirmishers and pikes, which is huge. 10% faster movement. It mightn't seem like much, and it's probably not as important for the spears because they still can't catch their, their counter, the cavalry. But for skirms chasing down crossbows, it's a big upgrade. So yeah, gonna see what T90 goes into here. I think he is on the losing side of the Civ war, let's say. So let's look at the Slavs. Farmers work 10% faster. Supplies is free, so supplies is what makes your infantry line cheaper. Siege workshop units are also cheaper, 15%. Boyar cavalry, as I said. Unique text orthodoxy, monks have extra armor, +3, so that's pretty decent. Might be useful later on if Mr. Yo plays into cavalry, which is obviously the strength of the Lithuanians. And Drushina, infantry damage adjacent units, so kind of like trample damage except for infantry. So yeah, they get Halb, they have these nice upgrades for infantry, so maybe we are going to see some pikes, some monks, and some siege from Mr. T90 to counter the probable cavalry play from Mr. Yo. So I mean, when I said the civs don't match up, it might be that Slavs are actually pretty good against cavalry civ, depending on how you play them. T90 is very fond of saying that if you're outskilled or outgunned, like you know that your opponent is better than you, then you shouldn't play meta, because you're just going to lose. You should try for kind of wacky strats. Is we seeing some damage? No. Villager was taking damage against the boar. Yo, don't lose your guy. Okay. So maybe T90 will follow his own advice here, and yeah, and go for some wacky crazy strat, but we're not seeing that so far. He's being quite careful, taking in all his boars, and yeah, going out to his mill now. So he went for food early there, right? So in a conventional build order, you don't have your second boar in until after you've already built your mill. So I wonder what the thinking is behind that. He is scouting all over the place. I don't think he's found Mr. Yo yet. No, he hasn't. But Mr. Yo has found him. Just pro things. T90's walled himself in, probably just anticipating further aggression. As we see this villager go out to build a barracks at 19 pops. So this is pretty stat. No, Yo, you knew this was here. Come on. Mr. Yo a bit sloppy there. I don't think this villager needs to worry anymore, but T90's walling it in just in case. Yeah. So maybe we're gonna see some. Yeah, this could be men-at-arms. This could very well be men-at-arms because of how early the barracks is going up. Mr. Yo, on the other hand, nothing crazy to report at all. Where are these villagers going? That's what I want to know. Are we gonna see towers of some sort? Mr. Yo is just gonna make it messy for the hell of it. They're builders now. What are they building? Oh, that's boring. Where's this villager going? Ah. So kind of forwardish barracks, okay. So my excitement of these. Well, why is there 4 of them? Right. That's the question. What's this for T90? Still has a scout. Yeah, wants to scout around. Will he miss this now because Mr. Yo built it forward? Yeah, he does miss that. Probably wants to scout here on this hill just in case there's a barracks going up. But yeah, is not doing that. Oh, now he's going back. Yeah, because he expects that there should be something here, right? So that's good play, I think. Good scouting. And he's gonna see the barracks. And we see the villagers come forward. So he's like, where did the villagers who built that barracks go? This is the question. As we see an archer range now for Mr. Yo. So this might be like a double mind game thing. I don't think that the Lithuanians get any special archers. If they do, it's broken because they have such good cavalry. No, they don't. I mean, they don't get arbalest, but besides that, it's pretty okay. Like to play up to castle age, it's not a problem. So yeah, now going for a house here. We'll want to get some archer. No, it's going for skirmishers. Right. So Mr. Yo deciding to make this interesting rather than T90. Yo now going to fight with these vills and yeah, has some army out here. I just checked the sieves there to make sure I had it the right way because this is like backwards land now. We see the Lithuanian player opening skirms. Well, the skirms are good. Look how fast they are. Ooh, look, 10% faster. But yeah, T90's men-at-arms should counter all of this. So I don't know why he's he should just be fighting this, no? He counters everything with the men-at-arms. So a bit strange, yes. Okay, like the scout doesn't need to get involved really, unless he's confident microing around. But yeah, just fight, like, yeah. Counters everything. Add another man-at-arm, and then you counter everything, no? I don't know. Definitely doesn't need to be so careful here. Yeah, some bills should go down for Yo. Spears can go down, more bills can go down, so yeah, this is sloppy from Yo. And T90 making the right decision. This is a new one, right? He made that fresh. And he's adding another one, so yes, it's perfect. Like, Yo just playing completely into his hands, and T90 is now able to counter everything that Yo is making. Mr. Yo does not even have fletching on these guys, so they're even more than useless than they normally are. And all the forward bills went down for Yo, so T90 quite far ahead, I would say. So really bizarre play for Mr. Yo. Like, why would you open skirms into a civ that probably won't go archers? Unless he was expecting T90 to go archers. Slavs, archers? No. But interesting strats anyway. He let T90 go into infantry, which is his strong suit, and now, yeah. Well, the skirms are getting some damage, but if T90 gets the armor upgrade, maybe it's going to be okay. But there was a lot of idle time here from these vills, but Yo lost vills, right? And he's going to lose another one. Boom. So yeah, bit bizarre to say the least. T90 still has his gold here, but if he gets taken off gold, he can't keep going for his men-at-arms. Maybe wants to build up a bigger bunch of them, and yeah. Messy. So let's see how Yo is doing at home, actually, behind all of this. Yeah, he's completely untouched, of course. Going fine. Is housed. Lost all those vills, but now only a 2 vill lead for T90, so T90 with some idle TC time as well there. Yo is getting town watch, okay, oh, because he was housed, right? Still housed. What? I'm so confused. They both have like pretty identical ecos now. Okay, now T90 has more of a vill lead because Yo was housed there, so a bit sloppy from Yo. But yeah, T90 going for these big long house walls, and the skirmishers are still here, and I don't know. Yeah, no one's really, as you see the armor upgrade come in for T90, so yeah, he's like, okay, I need to count, well, he's going for a counter attack. Maybe he's just saying, you know, skirmishers aren't going to kill vills, I can fight them back, kind of. If Yo micros, I think all these vills can go down. But T90 going for the counter attack, obviously just thinking to himself, yeah, need to get some damage, and while Yo's in my base with units, I can counter with the vills and get damage at his base. So, good play here. Probably needs to block to get 1 vill kill. Is he gonna? No, he runs away. So that could have been better, honestly. That could have been better. As we see, 1 vill has gone down. These skirmishers still charging around. Tower defense against skirms. Garrison. No. Yeah, so I don't know about this now. The Skirm play from Mr. Yo obviously was genius. Right? It's perfect. Makes complete sense. As you see, Yo is now going to start walling to protect himself from these men-at-arms. He has a spear up here on this hill, you know, just chilling out. It's not going to counter anything. See the Skirms go in, another bill goes down, so maybe T90 is saying, oh, well, he lost some bills, so I can lose some bills, but like, no. It's a bit sloppy. T90 forced into this tower. There's still bills inside there now, not anymore, so a little bit slower. This bill's gonna go down. What are you doing? Like, you're just handing kills. You want to build a house, okay? But yeah, he's shooting downhill. This bill might go down. Yeah. Didn't micro it. Okay, as we see damage coming in here. But yeah, skirmishers are back. The fast-moving skirmishers of the Lithuanians are OP, and now he has fletching. So, yeah, I mean, like, it's not a hard counter by any means, but like, he can just run away. Well, he should just run away. Sloppy from both players, I'm gonna say. Yeah, like, now they just run away and they're faster, right? So he can just micro that all day. Comes back in here. What's this? Scout, okay. Yo just able to be an absolute pain in the arse here now. So, what's this coming out? Skirmisher. So he's fighting Skirmisher with Skirmisher, which is fine, except that Yos are faster and can just run away. So, yeah. This is good pressure from T90. There is some idle time coming here. There is a Skirmisher to annoy the Bills. And some archers. Well, some archers. One archer mixed in. And I'm just going to check Mr. Yo's... Hey, they're both playing full feudal. Okay. Gold going full feudal. T90 now taken off gold. Yo knows exactly where T90's golds are as well. He has his archer range on one of them. Obviously he sees this one. I think he has scouted this one. So good play from Yo. Controlling the proper areas. As we see, yeah. Just needs to micro here and it's fine. These villagers will now run to get away from these guys. So it is good micro by T90. Kind of just using these men-at-arms as meat shields. Not going to get any bill kills with them. But yeah, this is damage. This is definitely damage as the men-at-arm goes down. T90 needs to be careful not to go into the TC. Needs to be careful not to go into the TC. Okay. Close one there as we see skirmishers versus skirmishers. T90 with this nice little hill here, but Yo can always go back to his hill here and his production buildings. So yeah, T90 following his own advice and I think getting rewarded a bit for it there. Yo has forward buildings, so he doesn't have his army at home. Yo had to bring all of these guys back. And yeah, now we see T90 going for wheelbarrow. He's also getting the armor upgrade for his skirm, so maybe hoping to get an edge there. But Mr. Yo already had the armor, which means that T90 has just noticed that and is now trying to match it. But where does this go from Castle Age onwards? Mr. Yo is not on gold. He's getting his wheelbarrow upgrade now, but he's going to be a long way away from clicking up. Whereas T90 has 4 on gold, 15 on food, so maybe he's getting close to clicking up. But yeah, this is just crazy skirm aggression. Like the speed from the Lithuanian ones is just, yeah, it's weird. It's weird how kind of good it is if you think about it. Very strong trash just by being faster. It's crazy how much that changes things. Okay, Yo back here now. Back on wood, so he's feeling okay. How's the villager situation? Yeah, Yo now has the vill lead, so there you go. I don't think that was because of any more kills, to be honest. I think that was just because of idle TC time. But let's see. Yeah, able to micro down these guys. Yeah, runs away the one that's being attacked, and then yeah, just surrounds and gets the kill. Yeah, and we'll take a trade here, so that's fine. Ooh, and is able to, yeah, force towers out of T90, so just kind of screwing T90 over a bit. He's on stone now, so obviously wants to get his TCs up later on. But yeah, messy again. T90 can't catch a break. It's 2 kind of messy games in a row, although I wouldn't really call this messy, it's just unconventional, right? Yo just went into skirms and now just has the biggest army of skirms I think I've ever seen, with nothing else behind it. And Yo is coming forward with vills. T90's on his way to castle. Yo, I don't think it's going to be anywhere close. Yeah, he's not on gold. So he's just going to tower here and take these vills off gold. T90 going for a counter tower. But these skirmishers are here and a lot of vills could go down. A lot of skirmishers could go down. T90 gonna beat Yo? This is what the viewers want to know. Lots of weak fills here. Yo just buying time here, like just throwing away these skirmishers to get this tower up. And is the tower going to be able to even target these vills? I'm not sure. Vill goes down. Another vill goes down. Wow, this is just crazy play. And what are these vills going to do? Rush down this tower? Okay, so he's just taking them off gold completely. T90, you need to find somewhere to take gold, my friend. He did a very good job in the last game. He went for forward for his opponent's stone because his was taken. So yeah, these vills probably go down. Some of them will go down. Lots of them are weak. Yeah, this will go down. T90 deleting a house here to get this villager back. Okay. Was that worth it? Time will tell. As he's now towering again here, Mr. Yo. But what's he gonna do when T90 gets to castle? And what's T90 gonna be able to go for here with no gold? Well, maybe he sells some of his stone, builds a siege workshop, and pushes everything back. I think a siege workshop is the play here. Yo with some spears now, obviously expecting knights. Knights are strong. T90 is building a knight. A knight would clear this up. A knight or two, anyway. Especially if he gets any of the upgrades. But yeah, siege would also be nice. Even a scorpion, if microed well. Let's see. Let's see how the knight play goes. Mr. Yo, what is he doing? Has he gone to gold yet? No. So he's just playing full feudal. Maybe it's like he's made a little bet with himself, like can I beat T90 just in full feudal? But yeah, he's handing T90 some bragging rights here, if that's the case. So we see the siege workshop from T90. What's he gonna go with? Doesn't have enough gold for mangonel yet, is that right? Anyway, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Even a scorpion garrisoned, like a cheaper unit, the scorpion garrison. Fucking knight's gonna die to the skirmish. My god. Needs to get upgrades. He has +1 armor, so it's bizarre. Going for a mangonel, okay, I like that. But yeah, I would like to have seen that queued a little bit earlier, and maybe he could have got a big shot, but it's crazy how these skirmishers are doing so well. T90 kind of just surrounded now, maybe feeling a bit suffocated. He has himself all squeezed into this area. Except these vills have gone out for gold, now they're coming back to drop it off. So not efficient, I would say, not the most efficient gold for T90 there. And he's going to be walking back, like he's just showing Yo, like, oh yeah. Nothing, you know, nothing, it's fine. Yeah, and he's coming back to drop them in this one, of course, underneath the tower. Like, that's just typical. Now he noticed. Poor T90. Go back, you should have dropped it. Oh no. Okay. Prepare this mangonel. Okay, good. This is just messy. T90's in full panic mode now. He has spears chasing him. Oh yeah. This is awful. Yo is now onto gold, so we will see him go up to Castle Age, I think. He has 5 on stone, so we could definitely sell some of that and click up a bit earlier if he wanted to. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I don't think it's going to go well for T90, even though he has the score lead. He should just take a screenshot of the score now and, you know, just tell the kids. But yeah, he's able to take this gold, but Yo just knows all about that, like guaranteed, and is now is now sending his skirmishers over. These guys are very weak, so like one good mangonel shot and they're toast. T90, repair. Okay, he's repairing. Okay, taking out this house. Probably better to take out the tower, but that's fine. Oh wow, Timothy Tastic, thank you very much for the raid. A nice name. And welcome everyone else to the to the stream. We are watching T90 versus Mr. Yo, and Mr. Yo has found where T90 is taking gold, and we're going to see if Knights can fight against Skirms. Meanwhile, at the front, I don't know. How's the casting going? It's good, man. Thank you very much. I'm enjoying it a lot. These 2 games have been nuts. Yeah. T90 always has fun games because I think people just like to mess with him. So. Good. Really good. This has been a fun game. Oh my god. Yeah, villagers just getting shredded here. Oh my goodness. And Yo can just upgrade all of these once he gets to Castle Age and just have a super strong army here. As we see the Knights though from T90 now fighting spears, so taking those down. Now has a Scorpion out, which should help clear up some of the spears. But yeah, Mr. Yo has so many resources. He's going for a castle drop, right? We can see the stone here, so it's going to be nuts. Yeah, he's going to just drop a castle. The question is, where is he going to drop it? My bet is like somewhere near this gold, maybe here, like just to be super annoying, like on your face type thing. But maybe he wants to get the spear upgrade first. But let's see. Let's see where he goes for it, if he's going to bring bills forward first. Where are the bills? Okay, he's getting the spear upgrade, so I like that. So he'll instantly be able to counter all the knights. Good play from T90 here with the Mangonel and the Scorpion though, so good play. But yeah, where's Mr. Yo gonna drop that castle? He's placed it. Not at home. That's so boring. he should have placed it here. I think we can all agree it should have been here. Taking this gold, annoying T90 taking like all the production buildings. But anyway, Mr. Yo, after playing a ridiculous feudal age with a big he just hit castle age, so he had all these units in feudal age and they're all weak and he's kept them alive because of course he did. And T90 now forced into towers here. Not forced, it's actually a good play. It's actually a pretty good play. So yeah, this game has gone one way and then kind of gone completely the other. And now we see these beautiful skirmishers go down as Mr. Yo decides he doesn't really need them anymore. And now we might actually see the civs played to their strengths. All the relics are still out on the field as we see a knight over here for T90. That's very good. Got two vills, so good play there. But yeah. And now T90 clearing this up. So let's look at the villager count. Mr. Yo is a 15 vill lead. Yeah, so T90 lost all his ones over here. It's a bit disappointing. I don't think he did the best job with his production, but obviously it's just a crazy game. And I would like to see some latest coming out from this castle, so incredibly strong there. But yeah, it's kind of backwards land here. We expect expect pikes and siege and monks from the Slav player and probably just cavalry from the Lithuanian player. But Mr. Yo showing that actually skirmishers are the way to go to destroy your opponent in feudal age. Yeah, so that was interesting. Anyway, we see the pikes rushing in now for Mr. Yo, now running away. Yeah, I'm not sure I can really come back into this. I mean, to follow his own well, yeah, we see Mr. Yo getting some raids with the spears here. He knows he's behind, right? So he shouldn't go for eco. He should go for a push, right? And go all in. So he has secured his gold, which is good. That's gonna let him, you know, go forward. But he's, I think, too far behind. I think Mr. Yo is gonna. No, Mr. Yo is expanding his eco. So Yo is now gonna be on 4 TCs, which is just crazy. But the knights come in here. Yo won't mind losing too many bills because he's so far ahead, and I'm sure he knows that he just got so many kills on T90 that he's kind of fine. But yeah, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Some latest get converted, but yeah, does T90 just out of ideas? He has added a second TC. Where is that? It's over here. Okay, I like this one. Would maybe prefer to see one out on a gold, but then he doesn't want Mr. Yo to know about it, maybe.
He's Irish!
Thank you very much for the follow. I'm gonna just have to click out to check who that was. Oh, Timothy-tastic. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that, and thanks for the raid again. It's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so what's happening? Any progress in this game? How is T90 gonna come back into it? He has cavalry, right? But that's about it. He's defending at home with siege, but Mr. Yo just has all of these spears, and again, these spears move faster. So yeah, it's not so good for T90. And I'm gonna just check, switch view, and I'm gonna click back here. Yeah, we have 2 relics already for Mr. Yo, so obviously the latest are getting more attack, I believe. But yeah, and the monks are just gonna go out and get the rest of the relics out here. Does he have the relics scouted? He has that one scouted anyway, he's just missing this one. But yeah, the game has kind of slowed down a bit, and it's just turning into defense for both players. I don't think Yo really has an army that can kill T90 now, anyway. T90 has... This is a really nice TC on gold. Yo will obviously know all about it, but we see the latest run in. Will he get any convert? Gets one. Okay, that's fair. If he got 0 there, I think it would be pretty bad, but these latest, yeah, are just going to be horrible to deal with. T90 doesn't have counters for... Oh, wow, it's another conversion. T90 doesn't have counters, except for the monks, right? And he doesn't have enough monks to convert all of this, so I think Yo can just rush in here continually and get lots of kills, but he's just going for booming at home. He's not committing too much. He's adding the occasional lightness, just kind of leaning on T90 without going for a killer blow. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not very efficient from Yo. It's just making it horrible for T90 having to garrison and react and everything. Yo's already way ahead. 91 bills compared to 58, so yeah. Just crazy. Like, I don't see a way for T90 coming back into this, honestly. I'm just thinking, like, if anyone has any ideas in the chat of what he should do. Like, lots of monks, I guess he'll need. But then maybe he needs to add infantry. Like, to go longsword to try and counter the spears and to kind of do okay against the cav, and have the monks as well, and maybe rams, but I don't know. GG is called. Well played. Well, okay. So we saw the power of the Lithuanians there, as demonstrated by Mr. Yo. So it's just nuts how he was able to get so much value out of those skirmishers. But look, this is it.